everybody, this is Robbie. I don't know if this... Purple Troubles! The mod that I've heard horrible things about. Just... Guess we're gonna take a look and see if that's true or not. Well, okay, at least the music's a good positive, maybe? Oh no. Why? Oh, what the hell? Yeah, that's a good sign right out of the gate. Oh, and there's no option to cover the NSFW potentially stuff up. Wonderful. Guess I'll have to make do with good ol'... Guess I'll have to make do with good ol'... Guess I'll have to make do with good ol'... Ah! Get the camera away! If anything happens. Thursday. Is this a horror, or... Just gonna move the display capture away. At least the menu's good. There's that. Another day came to an end, and I went to the club after waiting a couple of hours after the end. By then there was no one left in the school except the same members of the club. That's a weird sentence. Guess there's more fun things to do. Not for me. After all, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sit anywhere with 4 cruel chicks, oh no, who don't mind at all. That's a word to describe them. I got used to it and even took it for granted, but my poems didn't come out well at all. The sweet kitten of the what the hell? Of the crimson whirlwind, oh, my own defense. What? Guess I'm not gonna be able to lose my fatal flaw, whatever that is. With that kind of thinking, I sit on my chair looking around the club. Everyone is busy doing their own thing. Sari sits alone in the back, covered in notebooks and and draws. No! Why is everything like super gray? Like for a mod called Purple Troubles, there's very little color in the background at all. Like, I guess we're going monochrome for this one. Natsuki sits in an atypical place for her, at the desk in the middle row. There's an open manga next to her, but I can't tell if she's reading it or she managed to fall asleep. She has a trail of... What are you in... What the fuck? It's a family affair. What the hell are you... What are you even talking about anymore? Let's just go with the manga is sad, buddy. Although, to be honest, I don't really want to get into it. Yeah, me neither. What? As the last person I wanted to see because of her stupid character. Your likableness is off the charts already. And harmfulness is notoriously unjustifiable. Oh, busting out the big words today. Monica, president of the literature club, sits at the teacher's desk. She was thinking hard about something, but what this girl is thinking might be interesting. How do you know? Not bad looking, athletic, smart, but her self-esteem is too high. Oh, is anyone else seeing a red flag here, or is that just me? Because holy shit. No, I don't want to date her. Her she's too sure of herself and her future, so... Huh? And yet half the school tried, one way or another, to hit on her, but without success. Okay? I'm pretty sure she has someone. Maybe. But no, it's better not to think about it. We're not thinking about a lot of things today, are we? Monica opened her mouth but said nothing. I think I know what she wanted to say about. It's as easy as 2 times 2. One of the club members still hasn't shown up. Yuri. She was the one I was drawn to more than all the others put together. She was a little shy, but she had an awesomely rich inner world that her body could hardly contain. Okay, let's tone it down a little bit, dude. What the hell? Yesterday we had an almost obvious some conversation with her about poetry. However, she spoke while I stared at... Okay. My conversation was interrupted by a phone call. Yuri picked up the phone, blushed thickly for some reason, and said, "Yeah, I'm on my way," and in fact ran away without saying anything to anyone. Okay, that's a little strange. But as I understand it, no one has even seen her today. Club president didn't always show up herself to meeting on time, but this is different. She wasn't late. She was delayed. How do you know the difference? Monica once again tried to something, probably declare an poem exchange, the opposite, the end of the meeting. But she hesitantly sank back on her chair again. Slowly but surely, evening moping was setting in. Is that why everything is, like, super gray? I should do something. For example... Yeah, no one has answered me. Even Natsuki didn't get shit that I dared say that in front of her. Okay, that's... fun. I went out into the... It's so quiet. I could have bought a Coke, of course, but Sari would... and inevitably have smelled it and concluded that I'd lied to her about not having any money. Keep going! Keep going, I'm already liking you so much. That's the kind of thing she picks up on so fast, even though she draws no. Okay, good, we don't hear the noises. I barely stepped back into the hallway when I suddenly heard someone's moaning. They were coming from a... class... What? Not... far from where I was standing. Fell silent and snuck up to the classroom door. Yes, it's definitely here. Why are you eavesdropping on... whatever the hell this is? This sounds like it'd be private business. Gotta be. As from lot from the inside, a couple settled in. I pressed my ear to. I could bind door and ear. Don't know why I did that. That was one of the moaning voices I would have recognized from a million. No! Nope! There was nothing to do so. I fly bolt. Nope! Fucking hell. Yeah, fucking hell, man. What are you doing? You were so close to me and so insanely far away at the same time. My imagination began to play violent games with me. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Okay, it's faded, but I'm... Alright, I'm prepared to scroll the game camera away, Twitch. Don't ban me. Here's Yuri. I can see her in front of me in the dim light of the lamps in her room. Okay, yup, it's getting clearer. Oh, nope. Oh, you get to use your imagination for this one, because I'm not getting banned because of this game. She invitingly spreads her legs, and I'm like, what? Also, this CG is surprisingly detailed. The infernal heat of her— oh no. Wait, why are her arms— I have no idea. Okay, I think that's— Why are you frozen? Great, it's frozen like this. Back to the display capture, I guess. I was daydreaming and stumbled my foot at it. Right. In the meantime, the following was going. Most seemed to be in complete— see, Yuri! Yuri! Why is that a shock to you? Moaned so much that my ears began to pop up little by little. Fuck. After 15 minutes, I started trying to think logically. It didn't work out so well. Only clubs and sports sections are open at this time of day. It's crowded, so there's nowhere to be alone. Well, I guess they must have found a place! In fact, there were cameras all over most all over the school. Except for the closet and a few other places. I think I was standing right next to the closet. Well, that's smart, I should say. Not everyone has keys to the closet. Apparently someone from the school board has successfully— and with a position higher than Monica. Fucking hell, you said that already. That's just fucked up. I think what's fucked up is the fact that you're still here listening to all of this without a care in the world. Also, that this is the premise of this mod. I gagged myself with both hands to keep from screaming. Yeah, I wonder if I'm gonna be doing that anytime soon. However, all I could do now was eavesdrop at the door and feel rage to everyone involved in the process. Why? To Yuri for the fact that I'm not the one beside her right now. Oh no! She committed the crime of finding someone else! Good thing too, because she probably would have been extremely possessive of her. To her partner for the fact that it's him and not me who is with her now. And to myself for being such a loser. I mean, you're a friggin' pervert at this point. To tell the truth, like hell, there was no— and I had the guts to offer a girl something like that, even if she wanted to, but that didn't make it any— even if she wanted to. What is that implication? You made out for about an hour. Why were you here for an hour? Why didn't you just go home? It's interesting that no one went looking for me during that time, but whatever. By the way, are the girls still in the club, or have they already left? As far as I could tell, Yuri had been about 20 times both ways. What? There was some kind of splashing in the— what? Who would have thought? Finally, they were done with the affairs of passion. The furniture began to rumble inside. Seems like the lovers were doing a general cleaning. I somehow realized it was time to get out of here. I mean, by your own weird standards, why? I would have gotten out of there around like 5 minutes in. And so I rushed to the hallway, exit trying to— the door creaked open, peeked out quietly into the hallway, and saw that Yuri's partner had gone in the opposite direction from me. Thank goodness. Please tell me she's cold. Please tell me she's— oh, frick. What's going on? The hallway went completely dark. Wow, you were there for that long. My favorite quiet girl. Whoa, she's still your favorite after this crime. I was in no hurry to leave the room. She was probably cleaning herself up. Or maybe she was just tired. Haha. Yeah, exhaustion, lol. Yuri finally got out. She even buttoned up hastily. It's almost nighttime, though. Why have you not gone home yet? Why? What? It's almost... So no one's gonna look too closely. I stepped into the hallway. Why? Boo! Robbie, you scared me. I almost... I see. You overheard? Well, yeah, I overheard. I would have peeked if I could. I can afford it. That was those were sentences that were said. Everyone in the club is worried about you and you. Strangely enough, Yuri went silent. A couple minutes passed before I heard her voice, which was quite natural. I didn't make her speak. Frankly, I'd rather not hear it at all. Please don't take this the wrong way, I beg you. What? Yeah, please don't take this any other way than you probably would be taking this right now. Maybe make something up in your imagination, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know what to think about it. I had a better opinion of you, did you now? The last place, Yuri began to look unhappy at all. That was a mess. I even felt a little sorry for telling her that. But just a little, though. I always disappoint everyone. Can you imagine that? The girl's lips trembled. She was having trouble with words she hadn't needed a while ago. Is that why you ran away from the club yesterday, too? Yes. I did it almost every day, and with more than... What the Well, I mean, I guess you're better at your pretending skills, because I can't pretend. What the fuck? Okay, what the hell happened here? Better question, why are we... What? Okay. My one bright, neat dream, long since cracked, has been shattered into little pieces. I'd be more concerned with the question of why are you doing this? Ah! Okay, that was a really good edit. Of like glass shattering and stuff. So I'm just gonna... Oof. You can despise me for that. No, I'm more concerned than anything. But it won't be anywhere near the way I despise myself. The thing is, I'm in a very bad financial situation right now. I tried everything to fix that, but I can't do nothing. N-O-T-H-I-N-G. I had to literally spell it out for you. For some reason. Maybe we just needed to... Okay, alright. Calm down, I got it. That happens to everyone. Yeah, when you're in a bad financial spot, that's immediately your first thought. Oh, hey! Oh, fuck you. Oh, yo, no, you followed me like a week ago. This is the... Purple Troubles. I don't know why I... Oh, but hey, at least... This mod has a really weird concept attached to it, and it's just... Basically, Yuri's in a bad financial situation and is basically a friggin' high school prostitute, I guess. I don't know why that's a concept anyone would think up for a mod, let alone actually code into existence, but... This is a thing! I don't know why it's a thing. But it's a thing, and thing. So, hopefully it shouldn't get too bad. Maybe. At the very least, we could stick through this together, right? Hopefully. I don't know, maybe like Rith, if it gets worse, I don't know. Well, that doesn't happen to me, or... What, the bad financial situation, or the fact that your literal first thought is to just... I don't know. In fact, it's an unenviable prospect, wandering through classes with one or another men, selling yourself for the livelihood. Knowing the local pompous voice, it's unlikely that someone will invite her home. Oof. So how much has it improved you financially? Yui took some crumpled bills out of her pocket and counted them. Enough for a couple of new books, a bottle of wine, a jar of good tea, scented candles, and a new knife, and other small things. That was really specific. I wish I could save money. I mean, you could save what you have. I mean, and what? Suddenly she jumped up as if she remembered something without dignifying my question with an answer. And she began to look anxiously. Yeah, that is definitely an anxious look. That doesn't look defiant or confident or angry at all. Nope, and to my eyes. I won't come to the club. Promise me, please. Promise me you won't tell anyone who saw me. It's just me, but it feels like Monica is daydreaming about— No, that's very poetic. No, it isn't. Why are you such a perv here? Why? But who knows? Yeah, no, she totally doesn't have to think about running her club or doing all the paperwork around that. Or poem sharing. Nope, I got some more business today. Why? I have to be sure. Of what? And why is it the middle of the night? Promise me, I'll do whatever you want, just don't turn me into her. You're acting like Monica's the I mean, she is the club president, so she could feasibly kick you out of the club that you aren't coming to anyway. Huh? You aren't coming to the club anyway. What's the problem if she, like, kicks you out or something? Or maybe she'd tell other people that's it. Although you act like she... Also, whatever you want. That's... No. Apart from you, I don't know who to hope for. I nodded my head mechanically. That was enough. Borrowed closet keys rattled in the girl's pocket. Without even saying goodbye, she dashed off towards the showers, apparently to get herself cleaned up before her next business. Why? Without being obvious, so to speak. Is he gonna last another hour? Or why are you... How come there was so many rich, horny... No. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to the club. Why is the club still in... Like, what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the club that is almost certainly gone home at this point. It is literally nighttime outside. What the... Why have none of them gone home? Like, why have none of them, like, been like, oh, yeah, you're having your ear pressed to that door. What the fuck's up with that? Looking around, I slowly made my way to the stairs and staggered up, listening to the silence and quietly bewildered. Dive quickly into the silent pool. Well, at the very least, we could turn this revelation into some great poetry for next time. This mod has a lot of, like... Wow, this mod is, like, super slow fade-outs. When that would be enough. I went into the club that was... The young talents were still sitting on their seats. Why? The stars are out. Go home. It seems like they love literature very much. I mean, they wouldn't be in the literature club otherwise. Sari sadly ran her eraser back and forth across the desk. She had Monica standing over her with a disgruntled face. Could not but believe that she would really eat. Nope. I don't know this much. I don't mean neither. Nope. But no, this... Oh, I don't know this map. Yep, so it's... Well, neither do I, but I've heard, like, bad things about it, so... Again, at least we're gonna get through this together. Maybe riff on it, like I said, I don't know. What is up with this MC? But no, there's bound to be a need to get to the bottom of it. That's the kind of thing I don't like about Monica. You know, aside from her high self-esteem, which clearly isn't a red flag at all. I'd like to see her do other— No. My extensive experience as an anime fan told me that school reps usually have a lot of skeletons in the cupboard. Although, in fact, it's even good that now she has someone to get to the... otherwise I would have got rough for my long absence too. Where have you been? Here we go. They appointed the wrong person to be class rep. Natsuki's better suited for this job. Maybe in your stereotypical little anime world. Why do you look like you are naked? Where the fuck did that sentence come from? What? What the hell was that? That was so random. Like, who would say that? Out of complete nowhere. What? I certainly understand that her sense of humor is the only thing nastier than her character. What? I didn't want to say that, but somehow several factors coincide. Like what? Okay, maybe Natsuki saying that out of nowhere would be one, but I'd be like, God, what? I'd be more concerned about why she said that out of nowhere. You are an awful secret keeper. Like, that was like, what, 2 minutes? Oh, I guess those are the factors. Why didn't you go home? Why didn't any of them go home? What the hell? Okay. The girl herself went pale as soon as I said it. She looked at me for a while as if expecting me to say I was joking so she could cover me up. But I kept quiet and didn't say anything like that. Why? That's the perfect opportunity, like, haha, totally joking, Natsuki, you know me, telling my weird, pervy jokes in this club room, you know, lol. Yeah, you did. You promised you'd keep the secret. Like what? Literally within the history page! Hey, you couldn't keep that for like 1 minute? Wow, remind the literature club to never tell you any of their secrets. I shuddered as if I felt look on me again with the gaze full of genuine horror. But it was too late. Right now, as luck would have it, my vocal... They locked themselves in the closet. Why are you speaking? Again, you're the worst secret keeper. What the fuck? Like, what? Has it been like freaking not even like 10 minutes and it's like, oh, yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say a weird sentence. I'm gonna say a weirder sentence. Alright, let's spill the beans. Like, not even like a minute in the club and it's like, with somebody and Monica suddenly lost all interest in Sayori. I felt a heaviness in my chest. Why do you look excited? And nothing else. Also, what the fuck? I am somehow very interested in this specific topic now. What? I stared hysterically into the space between Monica, trying to invite her overly lively somehow why interest. And that's all. Well, she told me later that you had it out! And that's it. But nope, it's like, well, I just gotta go into more detail to prove why no one should tell me anything. Holy shit. That's to say, there's an opinion that friends can't be trusted, right? Especially like, yeah, you could totally trust Monica. She looks so excited to hear what's gonna happen. The next moment, I had to forget that opinion existed. Monica jumped up and flashed her eyes unkindly. Finally, I could be useful too? Yes, I could be useful and get one of my club members expelled. Huh? How far are you in this mod? Oh, I'm at the part where we find out that MC cannot keep a secret to save his life. Hasn't been like 1 minute and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, Yuri did the things! And I'm just... And then Monica's just showing this odd interest in the conversation, like, for some reason, and it's like, what? What do you mean, be useful? What the fuck? Don't worry, Robbie, I'll thank you properly. What? Just wish to catch her. Huh? What? What are you doing? What the fuck? Okay, so what we've learned so far is MC's... Oh, also, yeah, MC just has this walking red flag. Oh, yeah, I can't get with Monica because she has too high self-esteem. Yeah, not a red flag at all. Yuri's apparently done this with other people because of a bad financial situation, which that's the first thing you think to do when you're in a tough financial spot, right? No. Oh, hey! Oh, you're here too. Oh, I don't think I've seen... you're either new or I haven't seen you in a while. Either way, this is a... Either way, again, this is a mod called Purple Troubles. It's said to be bad. Like, the premise is bad. So Yuri's basically a high school... I'm doing fine. I mean, surprisingly, I'm doing fine because of this mod. It's like super weird, man. Okay, so Yuri's apparently a high school prostitute for some reason. Oh, right, no, not for some reason. She's in a bad financial spot. And then, oh, MC's found out because he has a weird interest in this. Oh, no, he fantasizes about being with her, doing all this stuff like a perv. And then it's like, oh, no, he can't keep a secret. Nope, not at all. He just spills the beans after Natsuki says a super weird sentence completely out of nowhere. Like, oh, you look like you saw a naked Yuri. Who would say that out of complete nowhere? This feels contrived. But anyway, let's keep going with this mess. After this is bad, right? I kind of gathered. Yeah, I kind of gathered that. But I mean, again, at least we're gonna go for this together. After grabbing her phone from Sarah's desk and pulling a bobby pin out of her hair. Come on! What's with the come on? Oh, come on! She has a bobby pin too? God, that's the epitome of high self-esteem! She ran out the door at the speed of sound. Apparently she had a very good idea of where to catch Yuri in doing business. What? I was about to run after her, but I stumbled and stretched out on the floor. So you tripped and fell. What the fuck? Stretched out on the floor. When did I become such a klutz, I wonder? Probably when you... I got up somehow. What do you mean somehow? And stared at Natsuki, who had opened her mouth at such an inopportune time. Yes, all of this was... Well, I mean... Actually, yeah, it was kind of like... Why would she say that again? Although, if you think about it, what is her fault? Her saying that random, completely out of nowhere sentence? I mean, that's partially it, but no, it's you for, like, not taking every opportunity to cover it up. Fuck, was Yuri really like... I gotta be willing to go free, but no! It's all ifs and whys only. It was my fault. I'm the one who blabbed. It's already obvious that Monica doesn't care about anything. Really? Because she seems to care deeply about this thing. Just as long as all was well in her nauseatingly ordered world. Or maybe it's not about the order of the world at all. What? Yeah, that was a weird thought process. No, he's not just... No, he's not... Okay, yeah, no, he's not just dumb, I don't think. I don't know. What is this thought process, though? Alright, time for another 5-second and long fade out. Even though the swipe transition is right here, probably. Or not. Why did we fade out just to get back into the same place we already were? Just say, sometime later, Monica returned. That was a waste of, like, seconds. Okay, everyone, our meeting is now over. Yes, the club's like, finally, we've been here for hours. I didn't listen to her and staggered reluctantly back to my desk. If I'd known what was going to happen today, I wouldn't have gone to the club in the first place. I mean, you had every opportunity to, like... Without looking at anyone or listening to what was being said, I walked out. The hallway where the closet and showers were located greeted me with dead silence. No sign of Yuri or her second partner of the evening. But judging by Monica's satisfied face, she managed to spot a couple, and the evidence of malicious violation of the discipline is ready to lay on the principal's desk. Okay, What? Why are you? Like, yay, I get to. Like, why are you like, yay, I get to sit. I get to end up expelling one of my club members. I really don't think you should be excited about this. I'd be like, wait, what? She's been doing what? What? We gotta ask her what's going on. I'm worried. What is going on? Maybe at least her partner from the school board will put in a good word for her. Robbie, do you even believe that? I've never had any respect for this organization in my life. Okay. In the few years I've spent in high school, I've saw such exemplary reprimands given to students at school assemblies that you wouldn't believe it. And also, knowing Yuri and the local pupils, she's... Oh, fuck. Maybe even worse. Oh, shit. Well, I guess that's gonna haunt your consciousness at night. I guess be prepared for MC to go through sleep deprivation. Why are these fade-outs so long? I think there was like, what, almost 10 seconds? When I got home, I went into my room and collapsed on the couch without undressing or even turning on the computer. It was only now when I noticed that I managed to forget my office supplies at the club, but I was no longer concerned with it. Thoughts that crossed my mind were one thing worse than another. I didn't want to sleep. If I did, I didn't want to wake up. Is this a conscience awakening? I don't know. Is it? If it is, then it's a bit too late for that now. Why is this music playing? Do I click? Wonder what Monica wants from me at 1 o'clock in the morning. Check the phone from the table. Okay. Uh-huh. I didn't even bother typing a reply. It's obvious that she didn't want to greet me at 1 o'clock in the morning. She clearly doesn't need a return. Aren't you so happy to see? No. Oh, how did you guess that? You friggin' genius. What do you want from me? Uh-oh. Okay, that's voided, but fuck! That was the credits! No! Okay, it's a little flash on screen. I don't think that's enough to get anything happen, right? That's voided, right? Okay, good. Yay! It was voided. Holy sh... And also, what the... What? Yeah, lol. Here's a picture I took without Yuri's consent. Enjoy, I guess. What the hell is up with you, Monica? Did Monica take a... Yes, she did. And that's what was like... Well, probably like flashed on screen. And that was the photo that like flashed on screen for a quick second. Because I was like... Like, whew. Sigh of relief, because, like, I think you have to go, like, frame by frame to even catch that or something. That was none of my business either. If at first I was just a little annoyed, now I was filled with I'm filled with confusion! What is Monica's deal here? You know what, shove your gratitude up your fool! And if you were dumb enough to report... Shouldn't have smashed you. What the what the hell? Okay, so we have Monica just enjoying this way too much and kind of being an ass about this. And then we have MC who's way too willing to resort straight to murder. Oh, call her a skank now, huh? Although she is right about that second thing, you are a terrible secret keeper. She didn't offer you anything and just ran away. So, and go to sleep. Here's some advice from the Literature Club. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow will be an interesting day. I tried to send... Oh, thank God. Okay, the text thing is done. Okay, we're safe now. Right? I realized that she blocked my phone number. Oh, she blocked you. Wonderful. I tossed my phone on the mattress and began to pace back and forth across the room. Should I spit on everything and somehow let Yuri know that she might be in trouble now because of... Yes? Probably? No, absolutely. Definitely. Definitely. The least you could do is own up to your mistakes and take responsibility. Also, yeah, what is up with Monica here? Oh, yeah, here's a picture I took without Yuri's consent. You know, one of my own club members. How will she understand me then? And how will she trust me then? She won't, and she won't. She's not gonna understand. And because you had every owned. In the end, after weighing the pros and cons, I took the phone again. I decided to call Sayori. I didn't get Yuri's phone or her coordinates for the 3.5 days I spent at the club. Whereas Sayori, who had known Yuri a little longer, should have known them. Yeah, you know, the club ritual. We get your coordinates down and we gotta find out where you all live. Also, how would you think that Sayori would be up at the She hasn't... Sayori? No. MC's a terrible secret keeper. Like, seriously, if he's like, how is she gonna trust me? Spoiler alert, Yuri probably won't. Oh, Sayori! You finally get to say words! You haven't spoken at all! Ravi, it's you? Well, yeah, it's me. Do you have Yuri's number by any chance? Or maybe you know where she lives. It's urgent. What time is it? Well, it's 3 o'clock, Sayori. I could hear that you don't want to sleep anyway. How? 3 o'clock? Whoa! What the hell? Sayori, I get it's 3 in the friggin'... Sayori, I get it's 3 in the morning, but that's extremely volatile, especially towards your childhood friend. What the hell was that? Is it just me, or did she really emphasize the your word? Yes, let's focus on that instead of her literally saying, fuck you. What? That's your childhood friend, Sayori. Yeah, what? How she never even... I was gonna say never even said that in Lost Ascension, but there's a difference between saying and actions, and I guess the actions in Lost Ascension would have more than made up for that, but... Jeez! Okay, I mean, okay, I get you don't like being woken up at like 3 in the morning, but it's like, that is just super hostile for no reason. And yep, another 10-second fade-in. I'm pretty sure we've wasted an entire minute on just fade-ins and outs. Oh no. One more thing. Like, shut up, everyone. I won't keep you long. So on our school, like any self-respecting educational institution... What? Oh, the sound effects was probably the crowd talking, because this is an assembly where they just... In particular, the prohibition of various sales contracts, and then the walls of the school. Outside of the school, you can even sell your mother. Nobody cares. I think the police would care, but alright, dude. Oh hey, Natsuki's dad with black hair and eyes. Prohibition on skipping classes and club activities. Listen, easy virtue is not officially a bit. I understand. Also desirable not within the walls of the school. Do you see where I'm going with this? This morning we became aware of serious violation of discipline on the part of some students. Don't you dare beg me for a full... That was a weird sentence. What? Haha! Good joke! Whatever that was. What? You know what? Maybe it's better that I don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. I thought you would, but it's I thought you would, and it's like, maybe you'd be like, trust me, it's better you don't know, but nope. What was the joke there? Apprentice Yuri Shimuzu, please come out here. Heroes? What? Need to be known in person. Heroes? Heroes? What are you talking about? He's shown into the center of the girl bowed her head low, hiding her face in her hair. Her body it was just... Then just for a moment... I know! This is so weird! This concept is weird! Who looked at this and thought, yeah, this is a great thing to turn into a... what is it? And just for a moment, she looked up from behind her hair, pierced me with her eyes that turned away in disgust, and then, paying no attention to anything else, ran away. The principal and teachers were stumped and did nothing. Yeah, they did nothing except throw you straight under the bus. The hooting crowd, picking me up like a feather, rushed out to have some fun. Oh no. Holy shit, is that a freaking earthquake? Oh. What the fuck do you mean everyone? That's a big ass crowd of students! Jeez, this sequence is so chaotic. Oh, what is going on? What are you doing? Whoa! And I am not reading any of that. The big break begins. What is going on? What, does everyone just have this grudge and it's like, yeah, now's the entire collective student body's time to pounce. What the? What is this song even? Like, what even is this song? What is... I saw Yuri more times in one day than I could count. See to be the biggest bullying I'd ever seen at school. She was repeatedly called a grope and what the fuck? Beaten and spat upon. Holy shit, this is fucked up. The poor, holy shit. Okay, you need to run. You need to transfer to literally anywhere else. Like, suddenly I realized that. Oh, fuck off, MC! That it was cruel or something, you know? Also, I've heard of, like, mob men. You know? This is our main character, everybody! He was already a walking red flag before, but this is like, alright, we're gonna feed the red flag a freaking mushroom from Mario Brothers to make it bigger. Oh shit, my so-called anti-social behavior didn't stop me from being driven. Even Sayori brought me to the club, taking advantage of my helplessness. Yep, I'm with you there. Our hero, everyone! When he isn't being the worst secret keeper in the world, he's joining the crowd due to peer pressure. We're supposed to attach our names to this asshole. It hurt her to watch me become a knee. Of course, as if beg for what? It hurt at all. Anyway. After watching what was going on for a second break, I realized that yeah, because she totally deserves whatever this... Yeah, because she totally deserves literally all of this. I would not wish this upon my worst enemy. Holy shit! But nope, our main character, this is what she deserves. I had the money yesterday. I could have spent it. What? Oh, so you would have partaken in this too? goal to make me hate you. So wait a second. So she wasn't quite just shy little darling. I thought she'd be. It's no big deal, but I've suddenly just done all of it. What the fuck? And rightfully so. What the hell? Yuri didn't even pay attention to me. I was only needed to keep the secret. She said you were her last hope, you asshole! Oh my god, oh no, I don't want to read this. Holy shit. Weren't you also about to bash Monica's head in because she exposed this? Or did all that stuff? Oh, what the fuck does that mean? I shouted loud. Fuck. Whoa. Oh, I really thought he was gonna say more. That wouldn't surprise me. Whew. The end of the school day. The end of the school day, being carried like a feather and just completely giving into peer pressure. So I hurried down to, I ran it, which was a crowd of, the poor girls, been standing there for a long time and their patience was wearing thin. Someone, I think I know who, had locked herself in the toilet from deciding wouldn't come out. Gee, I wonder why that happened. Gee, I wonder why she'd be doing this. Oh, you mean the music? Or was I too loud? I'm sorry if I was, too loud. No, the music probably was. Maybe. Or I was shaking. Yeah, what the hell was up with that? That was like an earthquake. Does she even realize that she still has to get out of there? Yeah, doesn't she even... Yeah, she's gotta get out there for what's probably her 50th beating and groping today. She has a job to fulfill. This heroic character, probably. Hey. Personally, I don't envy her in this case. I've been standing here for 20 minutes. Also, that's the woman's bathroom. Or just a familiar one. There's also... What is this, like the school's only bathroom? There's other stuff. Why are you just standing there for 20 minutes? There's other bathrooms within the school. Unless this is like, alright, this is the only bathroom we have. Don't ask why we're not adding another one. We just don't want to. Whoa. Here comes Mr. The president of the Literature wasted no time. What are you doing, you What are you doing, you... Vigorously throwing your arm over the school board. Why squeezed her way to the door, looking around to see if any of the teachers were... Whoa! What the fuck? Come on, you... What the... Why are you just standing there? The fuck could you have said? Take a guess! Like, oh, I gotta scream this and then do this and then run! What? Oh god, explode prank. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll take your word for it. Where's the display capture? There it is. Alright, it's gone. Thanks for the warning. Okay, the area in front of the toilet emptied dramatically. The girls, completely forgetting what they were standing there for, scattered around with huge eyes. Some of them squealed. Did Yuri do something there? No. What gave you that idea? Surely it wasn't everyone screaming and running away. No, curiosity is not a vice. Curiosity is a disease. You say the strangest sentences. I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I go into the woman's toilet. That is the woman's bathroom! Why were you standing there? What? Oh my god. Okay, so that's the woman's bathroom. Why were you just standing there? Were you just eavesdropping? It would surprise you because you were like... Maybe he wanted... No, that wouldn't surprise me, and that's horrifying. Isn't that kind of... I don't know how to explain it. You have already... Okay, no, you don't... Just... Anyway, I feel like I can't not go in there. Yuri, are you there? I want to talk after I called you a slut. There's no answer. I don't want to burst into the woman's toilet like that while she's in there. I mean, a person who called... I only just gave in to peer pressure and called Yuri a slut. I don't want to risk losing my manners or anything. And Jesus Christ, you pick now of all times to have some manners? Isn't that wrong? I wasn't being very nice to her, was I? No! You think? But my curiosity leaves me no choice. I sighed heavily and opened the door. Yuri. Huh? We gonna have another super slow fade in? Or... Oh! Ooh, okay. Oh, and they just stole that CG straight from the base game. Fuck. My legs started to move back and forth involuntarily from what I saw until they buckled and I collapsed into a pool. You know, I'm gonna be right back and process all this. Don't worry, it'll be quick. I just want to get this with some... Don't go anywhere. Alright, we're back with whatever the fuck this is. It was as if the thought processes in my head had stopped altogether. I was lying with my face against Yuri's side, unaware of what was happening. God damn, Yuri. Isn't that not really? It's not real. What the fuck is going on? I don't know. You tell me. Are we gonna... What is up with these... Okay. I don't remember how long I laid like that next to her body. Oh. I'm just gonna assume that this is, like, safe now. I don't remember how or whom I said it. I don't remember anything at all except one thing. Ripped open stomach and the dead stare of the hunted girl. Well, oh, no, we were gonna say, like, hunted slut, right? Unseeing eyes. and feelings of the most fierce horror and guilt. Yeah, about time you had a guilty conscience. I told her about her. I personally drove her to it. Nothing else mattered. And now Yuri's dead. Okay, thank you for the warning regardless. I'd rather be the one lying on her place. What the fuck had she done to deserve this outcome? I don't know! You seem to get... I don't know. You seem to give a pretty good, like, little thing about just why she totally deserved everything and yourself and your fucked up head. Today was supposed to be the school festival, but it was canceled. Instead of it, Yuri's funeral. I don't even know how I managed to get through both weekends. However, I had a strange thought yesterday. Yuri said something like I'd rather die than read poetry in front of a crowd of people a couple of times during our acquaintance. Yeah, they waste so much time! But that... I know, the fade-ins waste so much time, but that is the least of this mod's problems. It was pretty ironic, but in my mind between her funeral and her poetic performance came up a strange sign of equality. Sure. That's why I dressed quite civilly, not because I had to, but by the movement of the soul? Yeah, no, don't. Yuri wouldn't feel well if I showed up at her event as a raghead. She's dead, and I don't think she'd feel well about you at all. I have no right to let her down even more. I followed the car with the coffin. The girl's face was white in the open coffin, framed by her hair and many flowers. I couldn't look at her and furtively tried to wipe away the unstoppable stream of bitter tears. But it seems that for Yuri, the day when everyone loved her never came. I left her... Oh no, don't worry. He said let her down even more. I mean, bad time to have this sentiment, considering she's dead. I feel like, so she died, so she had to be. Why the hell are we even going there? They were eagerly whispering about how I was on Friday and giggled nastily. Really, guys, why the hell do you even bother going there? What the hell do you live for? You do not get to play the hero after what you did! Oh, right! And we're going back to murder again. You seem to be doing that quite a bit. And it probably, whatever, to torment me the way I deserved. I don't know if it was the burning shame, if I'd really been in love with her all this time without realizing it. No, none of what you did is love at all. Oh, you are a walking red flag, but it didn't matter now. Here we are. Here you are, Yuri. Your financial situation will never bother you again. That's the big thing to focus on, huh? Oh, and neither will I. Although you're probably rolling around in your grave just by me being here, but I'm just gonna ignore that. No one will ever insult you again. I mean, really? I'd say the entire student body would be doing that for a week, for a bit of time. Because of you not being able to keep that secret. But whatever. Just keep playing the hero, the role you don't deserve. If you knew how much I would give right now to switch places with you, no matter what. As long as you could care less about my death. Someone's voice has burst into my conscience. The coffin with Yuri's body was already hidden from view beneath the thickness of the earth. Monica stands in the distance and trying her best to portray grief. Oh, because why? Hey, what? Trying her best to portray grief. This is one of your club members, Monica. Why don't you feel any... She's pretty fucked up, by the way. I understand, Monica. I understand. No, you... What? people at the grave slowly began to disappear. The school principal was standing nearby with his daughter, reprimanding her for inappropriate behavior. While he himself stepped around. Okay, weird detail. Ah, yes. I completely forgot, but I happen to remember. This morning, before he left the school gate, some people came up to him. I think they were from the Department of Education. He had no choice, so he signed his resignation as school principal and then got drunk. Why? What? You know what? Never mind. Maybe the new principal will start by shrinking the school board. The old principal's favorite, still reading from the sheet what a great loss the school had suffered. No longer trying to pretend that she would... Here was already buried anyway. Tired of watching this circus, I left the cemetery and wandered off. Yay! Let's waste 10 more seconds of our lives! But, yeah, I think it's because of... yeah, no, I just realized, yeah, that'd be because of all that incident stuff. Strangely enough, the Literature Club, despite the tragedy, was still open. I mean, what? Right, severance stuff. I went in there without knowing why. Sari and Natsuki sat next to each other with absent faces. The desk in front of them was completely empty. Monica, who had already returned from the cemetery, was sitting at the desk where Yuri usually sat. Okay, looking at me with a smile and clearly expecting a reaction. Trying not to give myself away, I walked up to her and did something uncharacteristic of me. I looked her straight in the eyes. Why? That's a good question. That's a very good question. Give me a second. Okay, I guess we're gonna go into mode. The thing is, she literally pissed me off at first in a way that... It was as if she was getting anything without any effort at all. Unlike me. What? Yeah, she got everything. The good looks, the bad financial situation. I want a bad financial situation. What are you talking about? What? She wrote poetry, even really good poetry. For the first time in my life, I felt threatened by someone. What? Yeah, I'm confused. What? Hey, dude! Okay, jeez. Okay, yeah, just keep insulting her. Why not? Okay, please, enlighten me. What the fuck? Seemed to perk up their ears, trying to pretend they weren't there. She condescended to complain to me about her hard life. How badly she feels. She can't even buy herself a meal. And in her own eyes, there was a sparkle of mockery. Maybe that was in your eyes. A mockery, huh? Ah, how fucking pathetic you are. Well, I mean... Jeez, this is so uncharacteristic. That's it. I think I could take her shenanigans for a little while longer. I can't. This isn't like Monica at all. None of this is. Why? How? You know what? No, let's keep going into the reasoning behind all the horrible stuff Monica did. I'm not used to... Oh god, you couldn't even sync up the shaking right? Yeah, no, none of the characters are in character. I was about to say the closest was Siri, but nope. So Natsuki's saying... I advised her to start having... What?! Maybe Yuri's somewhere. Yeah, Yuri's... But then you could say... How could I have known... What? What do I mean? Yeah. To defend... What? So that's why you're up. No. If you call it that, but she was unlucky when she bumped into me. Yeah. Yeah, she was. If I hadn't said... You shut up. She pissed me off too. You weren't even going to have anything to do with me hanging around her. staring and staring at her. You should have known how to... She thought you were too pure for her. Maybe that's why she wouldn't give herself to you. Well, that's just a guess. After all, it's not like you didn't ignore my text messages. And you were the one who gave me that gift. What? Oh, okay, let me get this straight. Maybe I should be trying to... How are you hearing this and having that thought flash through your mind for even a fucking second? That moment was enough. Just kidding. So let me get this. Yes! Fuck off! You monster! So yeah, let me get this straight. Your precious popularity was threatened by... you know what? Thank you, Natsuki. That's a... You know what? Thank you, Natsuki, for the compliment. I think he'd really appreciate it. But anyway... Hey, let me get this straight. So, you essentially advised Yuri to have paid sex because she dared to threaten your popularity and reputation for even 1 second. She wasn't even going to do anything with that. What? And that's your thing? You just were gonna kill her? You friggin'... That's it? That's your fucking motivation for committing what is essentially murder and having no remorse for any of it? Natsuki, despite saying that weird fucking sentence, you are the only character that might be able to make it out of this unscathed. The fog in my... Monster! Absolute monster! Freaking psychopath! What the... That was your friend! It's one of your club members! The club that you started because you were passionate about literature! Why would you want to make sure that one of your club members would get expelled? And you know what? I want to scream. Okay. Nope. And so she was calling an ambulance for Monica. Really? I mean, you know what? No, that's common courtesy. Take my stuff out. I want to go into the club, otherwise if I saw Monica again, there'd be no... Again, going straight to murder. Our hero! Why aren't you moving? Natsuki, take my... Never mind! You! Why? Why, Natsuki, you were so close to making it out of this unscathed, but no? Just completely sudden hostility out of nowhere, like Sayori for some fucking reason. Yeah, you know what? Go away! Hey, I just... Sayori's hand. Okay. You know, thank you for that common courtesy. Sayori, you know what? At the very least, we can write your freaking outburst out as, oh, you woke me up at 3 in the morning. What the hell? Thank you. Without picking them up, I went home. Oh, and another 10-second fade in. That's the cherry on top. Right? Okay. No. You've been sitting around since you were 14, killing time watching first anime, and all kinds of shop content you can find. Don't you dare go on a freaking philosophical speech about poetry and life and... No, there's no salvaging this mod. Nothing... The only redeeming qualities about this mod are That glass shatter edit! That was a good edit! That was a good coding edit. The text box was great. The coding was okay. That's it! Inheriting human beings, because this usually doesn't lead to good things. Yeah, I think we saw that! In the week that at least a little bit had changed. Yeah, at least a little bit had changed. You know, like you actively you actively contributing to killing one of your club members. Good job on that, by the way. And then write about it. And that's not the point. Yeah, no, that really isn't. Say that's what Yuri and I almost hit it off. You know. Really? What was that? Lust? Jealousy? The amount of, like, bitterness that would cause you to even think for a second that giving into that peer pressure was a good idea? Or what? Maybe her constant talk of knives just filled you with a murderous thing. Murderous little urge inside of you. Let me guess. And now she did. Oh, we're still not done. And now I'm paying her back. Oh, what are you gonna do? Really? I don't know. Pick one. I don't care. What? Oh, okay. Yeah. Just... Yeah, she hasn't smiled once in this one. Yeah, you're really good at... No, you're not even good at that because you are a giant walking red flag that can't keep a secret to literally save someone's life. And even after all of that, even with any chance to actually make it up to the person or claim responsibility or even just try to make up for any of this. Maybe protect her from the bullying. Maybe be like, guys, no! Just stop! You need to stop! Do any futile effort. No. You, the fucking hero that you are, decided to just join in and call her a slut, louder than anyone else, knowing that it hurt the most. Go to fucking hell. Just... You'll probably be joining Monica. Oh, but no, she's probably going to the deepest depths of hell. Like, just... I don't know, maybe this model surprised me. Seriously, we still... Who's saying... What? Who is it? You... It depends on how you behave. Yeah, you're being a real good friend there, Sarah. Open up immediately as if you're a cop or something. Maybe you are. I don't know. What? Oh, and we gotta advertise the premise in the title as if we're proud of that. Inspired by Fallen Angel? I mean, okay, with Yuri dying, sure, but other mods have done that. What do you mean inspired by Fallen Angel? I don't think that has Yuri as a high school prostitute. Literally anything, literally any mod was, like, better than this, honestly. Lost Ascension was better than this. At least that had some merit. You know, when the club was actually hanging out with each other, coding all that stuff. And that was fun. And had an interesting concept going for it. At least with Exit Music Redux, the first half was good. I did it my way anyway, Keck. Yeah, to everyone, yep, you did it your way. To everyone's immediate regret. Where do I even begin with this mod? The concept, I think when your concept, the very premise of your mod is Yuri is a high school prostitute, you should probably just throw that in the trash and then burn that trash in a fire and then stamp on the ashes. And then maybe throw those ashes in a volcano and then, I don't know, just spit on them or something, because the concept is horrible. But, you know, sometimes even the worst concepts can have some merit to them. Maybe. Except this just somehow manages to not only not do its concept well, but end up being legitimately much worse than its concept could ever be. I don't even know, like, holy shit, this has to be one of the worst mods I have ever played. Yeah, I wonder if Mountain's regretting that. Oh, it shouldn't really be said. I don't know. I don't harass any of these people. Thanks for reading the modification. See you, sir. See you never. Honestly, I don't know about this dude's other mods, and I don't know if I want to play them. Has this guy made any other mods? I don't know. I don't fucking know. Good! Oh, is the game capture still up? Let me see, is the game capture still? Oh, good. It was stuck on a NSFW like image for a bit. That's why I used the display capture. So, okay. Literally, like, nobody was in character at all. But at the very least, Natsuki and Sari got the good end of the stick. Except that good end is like, unexplained hostilities. Maybe they're jealous or something, I don't know. Well, at least we have SOS Brigade for levity. Yay! Cool logo, cool menu. I guess Sari and Monica are the most prominent characters, considering that Natsuki and Yuri are literally faded into the background. Gonna take a short little, like, be right back break before starting this. Alright, and I'm back. Alright, and I'm back. Let's play an actually good mod for once. Let's do this. Alright, Chapter 1. The name input doesn't matter yet. What was that? Okay, okay, good. My name is in there. Something felt off when I woke this morning. Usually I'd be awakened by the combination of my sister ripping off my bed covers with a calico. I guess that's their pet? I don't know. Yay, better to be confused about... they're confused about why the characters do anything. Okay, cat breed. Okay. Nothing of the sort happened. My eyes opened to reveal that I wasn't in my room. Wait. I'm not in my room? What's going on? Where am I? Oh, is this another Isekai story? Okay, I called out to my sister and mother only to get no response in return. Not knowing what to do next, I took in my surroundings, taking notes of the items in the room. It seems like any normal room you might find in a Japanese household, the only exception being the books that were on the shelves. They were strangely in English. Did an overseas transfer student live here? If that was the case, why am I in their room? Okay, let's back up. The last thing I remember was coming back home from another exhausting weekend of searching for the supernatural, thanks to a certain brigade leader named Haruhi Suzumiya. Okay. Again, better than literally anything in the past hour and a half. This time we got an anonymous request about a friend of his having ended up in a mysterious neighborhood. The thing that made it mysterious was that it wasn't on any nomads. Oh, are we gonna see the friend? I mean, probably. Of course, being the optimistic girl that she is, this had intrigued Haruhi. Wait a minute. Could I be in one of the houses in that mysterious neighborhood this guy was talking about? All of a sudden, my phone started beeping. I quickly grabbed my phone from the desk and looked over to who was calling me. It was Haruhi. She was here too? I accepted the call, putting it on speaker, and sure enough, the excited voice of Haruhi came out from the other line. Luckily, I didn't have my phone near my ears. Finally, someone answered! And I couldn't believe this, Kion. I found it! You mean the mysterious neighborhood he told us about? I guess that's our main character. Yeah, that one! Well, not to burst your bubble, but you're not the only one here. Wait, you're here too? Where are you? I'm inside some random house. You're kidding me. That's gonna take forever to find you. Where are you? I'm inside a classroom. Okay, that means she's at school. Wait for me. You're kidding. I'm gonna go look around. What do you mean? Oh, you're kidding about me waiting for you. There we go. Again, better to be confused about this than all the other stuff. You know what, I should probably stop referencing that other stuff. That's Haruhi for you. Okay, fine, I'll start heading there. I stopped the call and walked out the door. Yay, the fade-ins don't take like 10 seconds! Finding myself outside, I see a girl I never met before running towards me, waving her hands everywhere. She stops near me, catching her breath. She had blue eyes and short hair with a red ribbon adorning it. The uniform is one I don't recognize from East Junior High. When our eyes met, she looked very confused for a moment until she smiled. Kion, thanks for waiting for me. Huh? How does this girl even know me? I've never met this girl before. Kion, are you doing okay? You didn't spend all night watching anime again, did you? Last time I watched anime was when I was a little kid. Still, one question eludes me. How do you know me? This isn't funny, Kion. I'm being serious. Girl looked at me for a few moments before giggling. Now, Kion, you're so funny. Am I pronouncing the name wrong? Kion, that's how I'm pronouncing it. How is it supposed to be pronounced differently, or... It definitely wasn't a laughing matter. I better go before we're late for class. I also go to school with this girl? Still, Haruhi did say that she was in her classroom. Hopefully this is the only school in the area. Nothing significant happened as we walked in silence with other students until the school building came into view. Also, is Haruhi, like, Kion's friend, or sister, or something, or maybe this is all stuff I'm gonna find out, like, later. Or maybe I already found it out. Nope, none of that says anything. So, Maybe I'll find out. Luckily, I didn't have to climb up a hill just to get to the school like East Junior High. I guess gotta get your exercise in at East Junior High. No one in the group of students was familiar to me, or it was just me trying to make sense of my situation. Say, Kian, have you thought about any clubs you want to join? Wait, that implies that we had a discussion about this before. Technically, I'm already in a club, at least that's what I tell myself every time I go there. Besides, Haruhi would probably give me the death penalty if I tried joining someone else's club. I'm already in a club. Her gaze slowly drops before brightening up again. Seriously? You never told me this! I'm so happy! Is it me or was she disappointed by this? Observant! Finally having reached the school gates, Haruhi was nowhere in sight. But knowing my luck... There you are, Kian! Oh! That's a good... That's a... You know what, I'll reserve my judgments of this sprite for when there's more expressions. Just like clockwork, Haruhi walked towards them wearing the same uniform that the girl and other female students were wearing. Where did she get that uniform from? Did she steal it? Knowing her, she probably did. Okay. Isn't this exciting, Kian? We could establish an SOS Brigade headquarters here at this school! Which means she probably plans to take over some poor Sav's club like she's done with the literature club. Oh, you had a literature club too, Kian? Wow! Things that stay consistent. And to some extent, the computer club. Talking her out of it was going to be a challenge. Or, wait, I think I misread that. Plan! Or, what? Nope, I'm still a little confused. Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Sayori. At least I know the girl's name, but doesn't she have a last name? Kinda strange to be on a first name basis. Wait, how do you know Kian? Haruhi gave me a look and all I could do was shrug. The look turned into a wild smile. Wild smile that isn't being shown here yet. I knew her well enough to know that was never a good sign. Up there it is. Well, well. Kian, you already found our first member. Eh? But I'm already in a club. I could feel the weird... There's the wild smile. Probably should have shown up around here, but... You know. Also, that looks a little... off. I don't know why. I mean, the sprite's okay. I just feel like it was in spot... I mean, the sprite's okay. Like, it looks pretty good. Like, blends in, like, well enough with the other, like, DDLC, like, sprites, so... Can't really complain too much. I don't know, something just... I don't know why, something just feels off about Haruhi's, like, sprite. I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know. Anyway, this is gonna be the computer club situation all over again, isn't it? Really now? Where is it? Who runs it? The once hyperactive Sayori. Oh, girl. Okay. Sayori. That'd be a weird title. Backed away from her, giving me the looks that say, help me. Worst part about it? I can't do anything to stop from doing what she plans to do. I simply just shrugged. That was when the school bell rang. Oh no! I'm gonna be late for class! Good to finally meet a friend of Kian's! Haruhi simply smirked before waving her hand. Haruhi Suzumiya, but he's more like my underling than a friend. Underling? Don't give it too much thought. If you say so, let's go with cheesy metaphor. Before Sayori could move on ahead, Haruhi stopped her. Don't think you're out of the water just yet. Why is she crying? Why was Sayori's sprite like the crying sprite in this line? That was a little weird. Here, maybe it was supposed to be like shocked? Like, you're still not done? Maybe? I don't know. Oh right, she probably changed the title of the stream. There we go, I don't know why I didn't do that before. Yeah, okay. Not wanting to be around Haruhi, she nodded and ran into the school. It was only the two of us left. Alright, let's get going, Kian. Hold up a minute. How did you even get a uniform? How did you get yours? She actually brings up a good point. Looking down at myself, I seem to be wearing the male version of the same uniform. I guess I sort of woke up with it? Strange. I think I also woke up with this on. Now, if that isn't a strange coincidence, I don't know what is. So now that I'm thinking about it, none of the students even gave us a passing glance when Aruri was shouting at Sayori. Do you know what this means? If you mean suddenly appearing in homes with uniforms that aren't ours and meeting someone who already knows me by name. Okay, then yeah, I know what you mean. Okay, I'm still wondering, nothing is clearing this up. Are Haruhi and Keon, like, friends? Are they dating? Maybe, when was SOS Brigade even established? The organization. Oh, I guess kind of in the latter? In terms of, like, or kind of as, like, friends. Like, but I can't. She likes it. Ah, so she's gonna be the, like, character that's, like, gonna be MC's, like, romance interest. Although this MC doesn't seem to be, like, dense, although maybe he'd be like, oh, we gotta focus on other stuff aside from romance, or maybe, no, oh, but I can't tell you that, Okay, and no other details. Well, it means we're in that strange place that the client of ours told us about. My hunch was a success! I really want to see more of this school and unravel its dark secrets. Dark secrets? Oh, trust me, there are dark secrets to this school. Some of them darker than others. This school doesn't have any dark secrets. Famous last words? You don't know unless you dig deeper. Did she respond to... I don't know. As Haruhi ran ahead of me, I could only hope this wasn't an omen of sorts. Right? Yeah, this totally isn't an omen of things to come. Classes were just the same as they were in East Junior High. The only difference is that we had to go to different classes. Isn't that how it functions in the US? Either way, school finally ended. Unfortunately, going home wasn't an option for me thanks to Haruhi. But another thought seemed to cross my mind. Where are the others? Koizumi, not Gato, Miss Asahina. This happens in the light novel, so the characters reply to his thoughts. Oh, okay. Wait, this is based off a manga? Or an anime of sorts? I didn't know that. Might have to give the anime or manga or whatever watch or read. Or is it just a manga or is it also an anime? Could they be here with us? Also, I think I probably completely butchered the pronunciation of those three names. I don't know, not Gato, not Gato, or Koizumi. Light novel, anime, and manga. Alright! I guess it's called, like... Probably SOS Brigade, yeah. If they were here, they likely would have messaged me like Haruhi did. So it doesn't appear that they are... yet. The final bell rang. The students sighed in relief and left the class with no reaction from the teacher. Or him dismissing them. So I guess the teacher just stood there like... Anyways, named for the mango, which is Haruhi. Ah, okay. It was only me and Haruhi waiting patiently for Sarah to show up. You see, this time to think there's still some questions that need to be answered. Who is Sayori and how does she know me? Her first reaction to me was like she didn't know who I was. What made her change instantly like that? Huh? I probably missed something, I don't know. That was when the girl from before came into the classroom. Hey Keon, hey Haruhi. We know each other for barely a few minutes and we're already on a first name basis? Yeah, this game doesn't really do last names. I mean, you could probably enter your last name into the player names thing, but then it'd be like, hello there, Robbie Shields! It's nice to meet you, Robbie Shields. That'd be super awkward. I can understand her and me, as apparently we know each other. But Haruhi? Excuse me? Yeah, you get the idea. That's brigade leader to you, underling. What? I'm an underling too? Of course. Since you know my underling Kion here, that immediately promotes you as my underling. Whether that's a Sari blinked a few times before turning towards me and whispering, "What does an underling do?" Don't worry about it, Sari. Just show where your club meets. Sari didn't need to be told twice as we all left the classroom. Sari happily led us down the hall as I vaguely wondered what her club was. I don't know, it's probably similar to that literature club that Haruhi took over. And to be honest, she didn't mention what club it was. Sari, this club you're in. Oh, did I not mention it? It's a literature club. This immediately gave me a vague sense of deja vu. It reminds me of the clubroom where I met Yuki for the first time. It was also called the literature club. Will Haruhi once again force her way onto the club to establish her grounds? I think we know the answer to that one. Or will this be different? It had to be, considering it wouldn't just be this girl who runs it. But just to make sure, in this club, there's more than one of you, right? Oh yeah, totally! Huh? This only slightly made Haruhi's demeanor drop, as this seemed to only pump her up even more. Interesting! Is this what it means by challenge accepted? Probably. Because I think it's likely what she's thinking in her mind. You pick up on these sort of cues if you've known her for as long as I have. Which, by the way, is not very long. Oh! I was about to think, oh, are you two childhood friends? Or something? Nope. Okay, guys, this is it! Sari excitedly opened the clubroom door. And... Yay! A literature club! With color! Hello, everyone, this is Kion and their friend. Alright, who here is in charge? And so it begins. You cannot imagine just how happy I am to actually see color in this place again. It's not a freaking gray mess of void. Also, no, they met in high school. Huh, okay. Probably context that I'll get when I watch the anime. Is that it is imperative that I speak with them now. The whole room was now dead silent, as everyone who was present was caught off by Haruhi's exclamation. A girl with long coral brown hair that was tied into a ponytail by a white bow stepped forward. I'm Monica, the club president of the literature club. And probably not a complete, heartless, psychotic monster this time. How did they manage to, like, fuck up the characters so badly in Purple Troubles anyway? Like, that's the second one where it's like, you know what, actually, no. It's like Sari's character's like the least likely you'd fuck up. Oh, she's cheerful with a little bit of a, like, why am I trying to describe Sari in this way? But like you get the picture. There's like so many other mods you could pull from. Even in All an Angel, the thing that it was supposedly inspired. You know what? No, I think I said enough about that mod for a while. Are you, Haruhi Suzumiya? Right, Haruhi. You must be the new members that Sari told us she'd be bringing? Huh, Sari must have informed her fellow members about Haruhi's impending arrival. No, what gave you that idea? Smart move, Sari. Very smart move. Yeah, actually, yeah. That's right. She wanted... Okay, Monica, listen up. I'm here to declare that the Literature Club, by this moment forward, will now be called the SOS Brigade. Let me just do an immediate hostile takeover. And there goes my train of thought. Again, Haruhi jumps right into the fray by giving ridiculous demands. Hey! This immediately got a reaction from another girl. She was a bit shorter than I'd like to believe to be fitting and had 2 tiny pigtails and a pink hair. What the hell gives you the right to walk into someone else's club and make demands like that? Who do you think you are? A self-proclaimed god? They eat death the entire universe. Who knows? Those were... What? You know what, maybe those 2 sentences are gonna be a thing I get if I watch the anime. She's probably as energetic there as she is here, because it's like, I'm a little confused. Like, Those are like very big extremes. You wouldn't know it if you hadn't met Haruri. Yep, I don't. So I guess I'm just have no context. I'm the founder of the SOS Brigade, of course, and this club room is the only one available to use on short notice. So cough it up. Cough up your presidency, Monica. Yeah, that's right. This is my presidency card now. The girl seethed at that. You? Natsuki, let me handle this. But Monica sternly stared at Natsuki, forcing her to stand down, as was wise to do so when it came to Haruhi's relentless nature. I think Haruhi might find that Natsuki might rival that relentless nature. Unless I'm completely wrong on this. I haven't watched the anime, so maybe I'm completely wrong on this. Pouting in resignation, the short-tempered girl sat down at a nearby desk. Now, Haruhi, what exactly is it that you want with my club? Because if it's a takeover of the club's space, then I can't help you with that. But I demand that let me finish. I can't help with that, but why don't we compromise? Haruhi seethed a good bit before surprisingly backing down herself. I'm listening? I don't know who Monica is, but she must be pretty good to have somehow tamed Haruhi like this. Thankfully. I do admit, our club could use more members. So does your little group. Brigade! Correct. So how about this? We merge. Merge? Why don't we call it the Literature Brigade? Well, she's awfully competent and willing to be able to merge her club with a complete stranger. I looked suspiciously at her, wondering if she might be like the others that have gotten themselves involved with Haruhi. Could she be part of an organization to keep an eye on Haruhi? Well, I mean, she has her own knowledge, so... That'd be really... And she was like, alright, what do we call it? It's a Japanese, thing. Do they even do the thing with, walkie-talkies in Japan when it's like, alright, Sparrow 1, copy that, Eagle 1, like that? Or maybe it's like they do that with, different animals. I mean, it's Japan, so they probably have their own, animals, I do not know a lot about Japan. No, they probably don't do the thing with the walkie-talkies. Do they? Maybe they do in anime. I don't know, I've never been to Japan. Oh, completely off topic. Otherwise, she would have joined the club back in North Junior High. But you never know, wouldn't hurt to ask. That's a fair compromise, don't you think, Haruhi? Haruhi didn't look too happy about this ordeal. Without much of a choice in this strange world, she simply sighed. Fine, I guess we can work with that. But I'm in charge. I don't know. Why don't we just both be leaders? Haruhi stomped her foot a small bit before sighing. Alright, fine. We're both leaders of this literature brigade. Happy? Yes! And here I thought Haruhi was a force to be reckoned with. Anyways, as you already know my name, this is Sarai, the vice president. But Monica, me and Kian already know each other. Well, you do, but I don't. Right, sorry. Monica looked over to the pink-haired girl. This is Natsuki. Natsuki, out of her previous funk, stood up proudly. I don't know what sort of club you're running, but we take literature very seriously. So don't you forget it. I can already tell she and Haruhi will get along splendidly. Keyword, splendidly. It's all just gonna be rainbows and sunshine with these two. And our final member, Yuri, going over to the girl with long purple hair, who apparently got no say in this. No, I don't know. The club got about as much say in it as everyone else. I don't know. Welcome to the Literature Club. Oh, I guess it's the Literature Brigade now. It's nice to make your acquaintance. I can tell a bit that this girl seemed a bit shy around others. One look at Haruhi's mischievous smile was all I needed. She eyed the purple-haired girl, especially in that area. This again spelled nothing but mischief as images of Miss Asahina's torment surfaced in my mind. Oh no, I better think of something real quick before her... It's just gonna be for mischief. It's not like that abomination of a mob before. Otherwise, the Literature Club would be a colorless mess. Hong Kong. What does that mean? Hong Kong, that. Is that a reference? Is that a reference to the anime or a reference to... But again, it's not... Again, the literature club would be completely devoid of color. Why was it monochrome? What she was planning to do, and yes, to the anime. Okay. Okay. How? Yuri, why don't you go to the tea club and grab some the tea club? We're getting kind of low, aren't we? I guess they get their tea from the tea club. Or maybe a club is like a... Maybe club is like two meanings to it. Probably. Just visualizing a tea club. Yuri probably like that. Like, yes, welcome to the tea club where we discuss all sorts of tea flavors and avers. We make our own tea. The only spoiler is that there's no tea club. I figured that there wouldn't be a tea club. The visualization is like fun. Huh? Did she notice what Uri was gonna do and make her leave the room? Oh, alright, thanks for reminding me, Monica. It seems she noticed Harui looking at her too and quickly left. Hope you don't mind if we need refreshments to go with the cupcakes Natsuki made for us. The hell, Monica? When the right eye needs cupcakes with tea? Never mind, I don't even think we would get along. Hey, at the very least you're honest hostile about that as you were in your draft and welcome to the Literature Club player. Which I prefer. So, Haruri, what does the SOS Brigade do exactly? Glad you asked! Our brigade's mission is to search for aliens, time travelers, and espers, whatever espers are, and have fun with them. Current members of the Literature Club looked at Haruri with unsure looks. I use base game lines soon, so keep that in mind. I think that's okay. I think base game lines are probably inevitable in like a isekai mod kind of like this, so as long as it's a... Can't really blame them. Even I was baffled at first. Well, that's interesting. Monica seems less weirded out by Haruri's proclamation. Natsuki, though? I think it's dumb. Yeah, I figured she'd not believe it at first. Hey, Natsuki. Before anything else got out of hand, Suri chimed in. Whoa! I didn't know you were into that kind of stuff, Kion. It's because I'm not. You aren't? Then why'd you join Haruri's club? You know what, I guess Kion really loves to I guess Kion loves to vocalize his thoughts. Like, maybe this is like thinking out loud. I mean, you know what, that makes sense if like the characters are like responding to like Kion's like thoughts. Maybe it's like a giant thought bubble that they can read. That's because he's the one who helped me found the club. All of the clubs are just dull, so I find it better to make my own. Ah, I see. Monica seemed to look at Haruri with recognition. Recognition? Has she seen? Maybe Monica's seen this anime. She probably watches that in the space group. Maybe? You know what, never mind. You know, Haruri, I kind of started this club with the same intention of making it something I enjoyed. That being literature? Right. I used to be a part of the debate club, but ended up founding my own club, too. Huh. Guess we see eye to eye on something now, don't we? Definitely. However, as your brigade leader, you better tell me how you know my underling. He didn't tell you? We're childhood friends. But I don't know you! Oh wait, different reality, right. I better keep that in mind. So, Monica, right? It's kind of Western. Maybe she's an overseas exchange student? I think Monica with a K. Monica with a K sounds less Western than Monica with a C. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's like what plans did you have before we came here? Of course, the pleasure's all mine. Kion. Yes, nice to meet you, Kion. Wait, I thought you knew him. Kion, did you have classes with him last year? Classes with him? No, I don't think I've had any with him before. Oh. Yup, I get. So Monica's definitely still, like, self-aware in this, in terms of, like, aware of the game thing. Never mind, then. That's when Yuri came back to the club carrying a tray of cups. Oh, no. Oh, I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them, I'll get them. So I got a little too excited. Okay, everyone, let's set the tables together. Now that the desks are arranged to form a table, it was wide enough to allow me and Haruhi to sit. Sari asked her to sit by her side, only for Haruhi to grab me and force me to sit with her. Again, one of these mods are gonna come up and I'm across this, like, table thing, and there'll be a choice that'll actually matter. Natsuki returns, proudly marching back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil up the tray to reveal, yep, a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were... Yep. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. It's delicious. Things were seeming to calm themselves. Although... Well, what? Aren't you gonna try one? Oh, right, Suddenly 2 cupcakes were snatched right as I was about to get one. Hey! Snooze, you lose. You were supposed to take one! So give it back or... It's fine, Natsuki, I'm not really that hungry. But my subordinate said it's fine, so more for me. Aw, we're not gonna... Aw, no describing the texture. Natsuki once again seethed before flopping back into his seat. Better to keep Haruhi happy at this point. So, Monica, did you have any plans for this club before we came along? Right. What we planned to do was get a member or 2 to be able to apply to be part of the school festival. That way we'd have a chance to get more members during said festival. Or, you know, live through the... Thankfully you 2 showed up. More members, huh? Haruhi sat up from her chair, bits of icing and chocolate smeared on her face. I have an idea that is guaranteed to get you more members. Picture this. Hostile club takeover. Gets you more members and gets rid of the competition, is probably what I'm expecting her to say at this point. What would that be? Haruhi mouthed for a moment, only to sit back down with a huff. Never mind. Too bad I left them back home. But she whispered that last part to herself. Huh? What? I think I knew what she was gonna say. Those outfits were back in our reality, and for a good reason. I guess the outfits are equipped with super gear or something. It's okay, you can share it with me anytime you'd like, but for now, I think we can all officially end today's meeting on a good bunny girl. I guess her outfit's like a bunny outfit? So maybe that's to, like, entice people to join the club because of cuteness? At least that's what I'm getting from that. Probably another reference to the... Definitely another reference to the anime. Be sure to come up with ideas for the festival to share for our next meeting. Hold on! What is it, Haruhi? I want everyone's phone numbers. Huh? Really? Why should we give them to you? We barely know you. Well, you... Right, you gave MC your phone number because you had to contact each other in that sense. I don't think that's a bad idea, actually. But why? Natsuki, she does have some say about the club. Besides, it's like Kiara and Haruhi keep in touch with us outside of club meeting hours. Fine. I suppose it might be alright. Thanks, you too. Though it's nice to see someone standing up to Haruhi. This really gives me suspicious that Monica's bending to Haruhi's will. She really gives me some Koizumi vibes with how she's treating her. Everyone in the literature club gave Haruhi their numbers. Yuri and Natsuki did so begrudgingly. Alright! The first meeting of the literature brigade was a success. Was it though? Well, I mean, we changed the name to add brigade, to replace club with brigade, so... Never mind, the meeting is over and I probably won't be seeing my family anytime soon, so that leaves only one other option. Ready to go home, Kion? I'm coming too! Yup. That. Having been exhausted from having to deal with all this, we both left the club with Sayori. Oh man, today was a weird day. As I walked to the house, I woke up and Sayori was excitedly walking by my side. Now that I think more about it, Sayori reminds me of Haruhi a little. Really? She really gives up the hyperactive... Ah, there it goes. It's like, yeah, Sayori totally tried to take over a club one time. Without some of her more bizarre eccentricity. Why does, like, Haruhi want to take over these clubs again? Yeah, I don't know. Oh! Pay attention, Kion! Tomorrow after school, we'll be searching this place top to bottom for anything supernatural. Sari stands by my side, concern written all over her features. Are you alright? And she has the kindness of Miss Asahina. Yeah, I'm fine. If you say so. But looking for the supernatural? Why are we gonna do that? Is that something you guys do in the SOS Brigade? Totally! That is the sole foundation of the SOS Brigade. Which is to find aliens, time travelers, and or espers, right? Exactly! You're really smarter than you look. Thanks? Hold on. Something just came to me. Oh, whoa, what is it? Haruhi. What? What are you gonna do about a place to stay? Haruhi points her finger at me. Your place, of course! Oh, that's... Wait, what? No, that makes complete sense, actually. What, she woke up in a random classroom. She didn't wake up in her home, so... I mean, unless she's perfectly keen with like, well, I'm going back home to the school. Gotta sleep in class, 4B. What, you got a problem with that, or? That's when I really started realizing it was a mistake with a faint blush. Kyon, you're not thinking about something weird and perverted, are you? Kyon, you perv! Just immediately, like, oh, Kyon, you perv! Why would you accuse? No, I sigh loudly. Look, my place is off limits for good reason, but that leaves you with nowhere else to stay, right? That's when Sari gasped before grasping Haruhi's hands together. You don't have a place to stay? You can stay at my house! I live next door to Kyon, so it'd be easy to see him. That was said weird. Really? Yes! Huh. That's awfully convenient. I mean, your childhood best friend. Actually, yeah, that is... That's a... No, wondering what she would do with her knowing where I live. Back home, at least she didn't know that much. Very good! I'll take you up on your offer. She glares at me again. Alright, Kyon, I want you and Sari up and early in the morning. You, is there a park around here? Yeah? Good, we're starting there. Then after school, we'll be doing some more searching. Be sure to be there on time, or else. We are going to have no literature, aren't we? Unless it's like, alright, let's keep an eye out for the supernatural, while also reading those books we assigned. It's very important. You got it? And I'm positive you're gonna make sure I'll be awake. I'm not even gonna question why we can't do this now. Because it's... What about Monica and the other members? Of course they'll be coming with us. It'll be a surprise, of course. Surprise! We're gonna hunt for the supernatural! What's that? You're wondering if this is literature related? Of course it isn't! Knowing her, she'd make the late person pay for everyone's meals. Like me. As we said our goodbyes and left for our respective houses. Can you give me a minute with Kyon? I'll meet you inside soon. The music's pretty quiet. Okay, but don't take too long. It'll be getting dark soon. I won't! With that, Sari entered her home, leaving me alone with Haruhi. You want to know something, Kyon? I raised my head to meet Harry's eyes as they slightly looked sad. Wanna know what? I wish the others were here. Oh, the other brigade members, yeah. I think we'll probably meet them more as the story progresses. That way it'd be more fun, you know? Oh. Maybe. I'm serious, Kyon. I really wish they were here with us. All I could do at that moment was nod in contempt. Because all in all, I wish they were here too. Miss Asahina would definitely get along with Yuri. And Nagato? No clue. Huh. Why? That sounded very accusatory, didn't it? Still, this may be strange for me to agree with, but it's not the SOS Brigade without them here. Well, I should probably get back to your friend. I don't even know her, though. That just makes the mystery that much more fun! Haruhi laughed playfully as she ran to and inside Sari's home. Getting back home is going to be difficult thanks to Haruhi. Unless she finds something to make this whole trip boring, there's no way she'd want to leave. What about the brigade duties back home? That'd probably be something, right? And there's tomorrow that I need to worry about. Knowing my luck... Nagato loves reading and keeps to herself. Ah. Okay, so... Alright. Knowing my luck, I'll be partnering with one of the girls. At least I can talk to Monica about who she works for if both of us get picked. She works for nobody. Now that I think about it, Monica, despite letting Haruhi take ownership of the club, did at some points look sad about something. I'm not sure if it had something to do with Haruhi or what. Probably about, like... Duh, you're not the player! Either way, I can't say anything about the other girls. Yuri seems like the more sensible one of the group. Natsuki was the more aggressive member out of the club. Forget it. Better head off inside and wait for tomorrow. Oh, that's it! Wow, that was kind of a short chapter, but... Alright, a nice logo and a whole bunch of other stuff, so... It's a good start. I'm just... The only, like, kind of real problem... I don't know why. Haruhi's sprite looked a little off to me, but... I don't know why. I can't really pinpoint, like, why. I can't really put my finger on it, but I think I got used to it, so... Yeah, I guess with that we're gonna, like, want to set up everything up with the story. Yeah. Yeah, and you did the setup well. That was set up nicely, you know? Alright, so, yeah, this seems like a pretty good... like, stopping point. Wow, what a contrast. Is everyone in character, the Dokis? Oh, right. I mean, there's certainly more in character than, like, Purple Troubles, but that's a low bar to clear, so... Okay, no, that came off as rude. Maybe... It's just still on my mind, but... Yeah, the Dokis were pretty in character. Yeah, the Dokis were in character. You know, like... I'm actually pretty excited to, like, see... I'm looking forward to seeing how, like, everyone interacts with each other, like... As Haruhi's, like, takeover merge thing progresses. It's weird. She's a well-written character in terms of that. Like, in the mod, I mean. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it gives mystery. Yeah, like... Yeah, I mean, we kind of know, like, some stuff, you know? Like, Keon thinks she works for someone. Yeah, I mean, we, the audience, kind of know some stuff, right? Like, Monica probably doesn't work for anyone. She's doing this for herself. Maybe Monica's, like, a little upset that Keon isn't really the player. Because he doesn't really, you know, probably like, oh, he doesn't know Sayori, so he's not the player. I guess the player is going to show up at some point. That's probably what the name is for. Okay, how many chapters are going to be in the mod anyway? And, wait, would asking what chapter the player shows up in be a spoiler? Yeah, it probably would. Why was Keon, like, 6 chapters, so, 6 chapters, so, alright, so this is chapter 1, and the next would be chapter 2, 3, 4, yay, that's how numbers work, counting, whoa, why was Keon, like, maybe that's, like, in her character's nature that I don't know about, but she was like, oh, yeah, we're gonna do mischief with Yuri, I wonder why that was, wonder what that was about. Huh. You know, I wonder if saying, like, well, that was definitely better than Purple Troubles would be, like, a compliment, an insult, or both. I have no idea. Probably, like... No, I'm gonna go with insults. It's like Purple Troubles is, like, the lowest bar you can clear in terms of mod making, so... Yeah, nope, that would be an insult, so... Yeah, I'm just gonna go with, like... Yeah, the mod was good. It's a good setup for, like, future stuff. Mysteries, like, the characters are pretty intriguing. And it's a nice, like, crossover thing. Oh. Huh. Why was Haruhi gonna do that? Maybe to, like, elicit a reaction? Or maybe that's like a spoiler. Probably a spoiler. You'll have to see the anime. Alright, so... Alright, basically if you wanted to, like, boil all this down, Purple Trouble's bad! SOS Brigade, good! Seriously, who with Purple Troubles thought Yuri is a high school prostitute? They saw that concept and thought, yeah, this would be a great idea for a mod. I don't know, but we gotta have to suffer through that. At least we're never gonna be able to play a mod as bad as that ever again. And this Friday will be more like exciting prospects. Doki Doki Storm! A Yuri POV mod following the base game's events. So, a bunch of base dialogue, but... And so, this Friday we're gonna begin Doki Doki Storm. See you next time for that. Bye-bye!